Okay. Hi, I'm Kathy George, and I live in Alviso for 27 years now. I was living in Stockton, California, and I was born and raised out there. And I've been out there all my life. Worked there, and went to school there and everything. So I decided that I would wanted to, leave Stockton, to look for something else and come up here. So my sister had a machine shop here in Redwood City, her and her husband. So I moved, sold everything I had in Stockton and moved to Redwood City with my sister and her husband. And then I started working in his machine shop for a year or two, and then I moved out of my sister's house with this man, and um, I guess things didn't work out. It was a roommate, I had my own room and everything, and it didn't work out. So I come home one day and he had threw all my clothing and it was raining and threw everything from the third floor all the way down there on the ground, and it was raining. And then I had an aquarium, a small one, and he had pulled alcohol in my fish tank, and he was walking with it, going side to side, and the water was just like flipping, and my little fish was in. So I had this friend here in Alviso. Her name was Catherine Cochran. She still lives here, and she worked at the marina right here, and as the bartender. And I knew her, and then because we used to come over here, if we wanted to hide out, we would say this is our hideaway because no one knew where you were. And then there was two bars, and they had plenty of food here, little restaurant, mom and pop restaurants. And so one night, me and this guy didn't get along, so he threw me out, and then I didn't have nowhere to go. So I called Catherine here at the restaurant at the Marina Seafood Grotto, and I let her know that I need a place to stay. So that's how I got here. So she says to come here, Alviso, and she has a room for me up above the restaurant. And that's how I got here in '96, I believe.
So how has Alviso changed from 96 to now?
It's changed. Um, you know, these companies start coming in. Dell. I think Dell is over there, and a lot of businesses that were here, they went out of business. I've had nothing but good things to say, about Alviso. I really love it here. But when I came here, and I think it was in '96, I came here, and I lived at the Marina Seafood Grotto. They have apartments upstairs, and there was an old saying that says a lady would walk the steps every night, and she would, I guess she was a ghost over there, and she used to walk up the stairs, and I heard that they supposed to, this person visited each people's rooms, and I lived there, but I never got to see her. I never heard of her going up and down the steps. What everyone else says that they heard her, but either than that, I lived there for 1 year, and then I moved over to Michigan Avenue, a little house over there, and I lived there ever since. They have a nice Penn High. It was Penn High, the golf course over here. It used to be Penn High, but now it's
The Top Golf.
Top Golf now. I remember I was here when it was Penn High, and we used to have a lot of functions over there. The people here from in Alviso in the community, and that was really fun. Now it's Top Golf, you know. So
Yeah, I heard some stories about like the Top Golf being like kind of controversial throughout Alviso.
yeah, we really didn't want it over here, right? And they were going back and forth, but you know, that happens. So they're here now, so it's not bothering any of us or anything like that. But the lights, you know, the way they put the stop lights in, they cater to the Top Golf. What else I can tell you about Alviso? It's cool. The weather is really nice. You always have a breeze, you know. It does get hot, but it's not that hot.
The scenery is beautiful.
Yeah, and we literally at the bottom of the bay. If you look on the map, we're at the bottom where the base ends, and I like to fish. There's a lot of good fishing out here. We have to take the boats out to a little while, you know, a little far out, but it's a nice place to live. It's a very nice place to live, I must say. Peaceful.
How's the convenience here, like storage, shopping, all that?
Yes, I've been living here all this time. But the only problem is that there is not a grocery store. I can't get a fresh chicken. I can't get anything like that fresh, no vegetables. I would have to go to Melpitas, or I would have to go into Sunnyvale or Santa Clara, or get everything before you stop at the shop at the Safeway or whatever, and get whatever things you need, and then take them to the home, you know, and
It's not too convenient.
so it's really not convenient at all. And I don't have mail delivery. There's no mail delivery in Alviso.
I saw a post office.
Yes, we have a post office right here close by, and we have to go there to pick up everything. There's, you know, no mailman, no milkman, no anybody, you know. So, but it's okay, you know. It's okay, you know. It's been all right. Sometimes it's inconvenient because you get there too late and the post office is closed already, and
It's still like kind of in the old-fashioned time.
yes, it's really. I think we are a little behind over here. You know, we don't have a gas station or anything like that. We're just like sitting. We just like to the side because hardly no one knows where Alviso is. You know, and when I say that I live in Alviso, they go like, "Well, where is that?" That's, you know, and so I have to explain it to them, and they never ever been here before, you know. And another thing, it's only 1, 2, 3 ways out of here. 2 by car and 1 by boat.
There's a train track here, though, right? There's no train station, though.
No train station. It used to be a train station many years ago. Many years ago, it stopped right here on Elizabeth Street. And my friend, Tommy Lane, he lives in that. It was remodeled. And now he lives right there in it, right there on by the tracks.
Must be very loud.
It's very, very inconvenient for him. he said, but the price is right. He says, rent and all that stuff. So yeah, it's only 2 ways out of here.
So do you know the population of Alviso?
No.
Do you know like mostly all the people here?
Do I know them?
Yeah, personally.
No. I don't. I know some people. Yes. Well, actually, I do have a friend that. I do have friends that they live in Alviso, and we share a lot. Birthdays, holidays, and we would celebrate at the dog park. We have a dog park here in Alviso. We used to, but in the last couple of years, it has every dog or something happened to the dogs or the people went away. But it was a dog park here, and we just had a great time celebrating everyone's birthdays, holidays, Christmas, 4th of July, and things like that. So we really had a great time.
So it's a really close community and all that.
Yes, it's very close, and they all know me here because I think that I'm the only black lady here. No, I have not faced any kind of racism or anything like that. They've been really good to me, which I stay to myself. You know what I mean? I don't be hanging out and hanging out. I live behind a large house. I live behind it, in a separate house behind a big house. So you would have to go all the way down the driveway, maybe 100 feet, to get to my house. But I really like that a lot. I don't see anything that's outside on the streets until I come out of my house. It's safe. I mean, I haven't heard of any crimes, anybody breaking into any house. I don't even hear any sirens or things is happening, because you can hear everything because it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 streets in the whole town, So, all this is pretty simple. It's pretty easy, It's easy living, and there's no riffraff and no lots of people, and there's not homeless people. I don't see homeless people on the streets, but I do feed the homeless here in Alviso. Living by the Guadalupe River here. And then there's a couple of people that lives in by the post office. They have cars. They're sleeping in cars and stuff like that. I go and I give them food. And I'm a partner of Hunger at Home, and I can go there to pick up all the food, and then I take it to them and disperse it to them. Yes, I feel really good about that, and I'm helping them, helping my community. And like I said before, they know me here. We was at a restaurant, and all of a sudden, this lady comes up to me and she says, "Are you Kathy? Are you the lady from Alviso?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, thank you for feeding us. And that was great." And I was just like blown away because and they go like, it was just really, really nice. And I really feel good about that. And I still do it as of to this day. If you need some help or anything like that, I can help you, do my best to see if I can at least feed you, so. But other than that, everything is good here. I'm happy here. I have no problems here. Happy that I can give you more information on the corporations and if things just changed since they came and anything like that. I can't talk about anything like that. They haven't, did anything with me, messed any, had any kind of impact on my life. As long as I got peace, You know, that's all you need is peace. When you got peace in your life, everything is just fine. Oh yeah, there's a little town called Drawbridge.
Is it far from you?
Yes, but you have to walk the tracks to get it, and it's supposed to be. You ought to put this on the tape.
Okay, let me record really quick.
Yeah. You know that there is something. There is a little town here. It's called Drawbridge. And you can get to this little town by taking the train tracks. You have to walk there. And I think it's about maybe 2 miles or 3 miles or something like that. Just follow the tracks and it will take you to this little town. And it is supposed to be all underwater. The town is supposed to be underwater. And what they told me, I've never seen it before, but what they said that there were table settings, round tables with plates on the table, and all the stuff was underwater. The whole town is underwater. So I never went out there to try to see, but I think me and my friend, we walked out there, but it was just too far. And then you can see it with the bifocals. You can just focus in there, and it's all black. So you can't miss it, you know, if you walked out there. But I'm not for sure if there's another way to get to that little town. I'm not for sure.
I'll do some research on it.
Do some research on it. That would be really, really great.
This is Drawbridge.
Just Drawbridge,
Okay.
And now that's a scary thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and it would be something to see. I mean, you know,